Hello my dear friends, welcome back to another video. Today we're doing an accessibility spotlight, and this isn't quite the same as the Eagle Island accessibility spotlight, but I think it still fits into this category and I'll show you why. So today we're looking at Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, and this is obviously one of the cult following games on the Nintendo Switch. This has been a cult following game since I think the Super Nintendo, because I remember playing it on the Super Nintendo when I was a kid. And it's obviously a lot of fun. Everybody loves it. Well, except for my husband, but he knows I think of him as less of a person because of it. So, we're gonna check this out today, and I'm gonna show you guys some actually really cool settings on this that actually are not necessarily visual accessibility settings, but they do make the game more accessible for blind and low vision players. So, let's hop right into this. We're gonna go single player, Grand Prix. We'll just do the 50cc. I'm gonna stay with my good old Breath of the Wild Link because that unicorn bike is everything, if I'm being honest. I was really excited when I saw that. So we're gonna use that. We'll just go with the mushroom cup and make it easy. And we are going to check this out. So the first thing about Mario Kart 8 that makes it a little more on the accessible side is the fact that it is Nintendo's signature bright colors, big shapes, contrasting colors. For me, that's something that really drew me to playing the Switch because it did make it so much easier for me to see things on the screen. So that's the first thing. The second thing are a couple of settings in here that I believe I have turned on because I was playing with this the other day. And I'm going to show you guys what they do. So we're going to hit start. Now, up on the upper left of the screen, I have smart steering turned on. What that does is it actually will not allow you to go off the edge. It completely stops you from going into the walls, really difficult, like just hard as can be. So things like Rainbow Road, if you cannot see down the track a ways, this will keep you from falling off the track. And it will, well, for the most part, if you go really hard on it, you might fall off. But if you kind of be mindful of it, you will not fall off the track. The next thing is up in the upper right-hand corner, which is the auto accelerate is on. That means you don't even have to press the accelerate. Now, you won't go quite as fast maybe because you're not using the things like the extra speed boosts and the drift and stuff maybe, but it will accelerate on its own. And when you combine these two settings, your character will actually completely drive itself. So that's what I'm actually going to show you. So we're going to hit resume. So you're going to hear me. I just put the controller down. I am not touching my controller at all. And you can see it's actually driving itself. And again, I'm not going fast. I'm not necessarily in first place. But the character is completely driving itself. And you just saw there, it kept me from going into the walls. So that is something that does make this game actually fairly accessible for people with low vision because you don't necessarily need to be able to see what you're doing in order to enjoy the game. You can pick up the controller and you can do things like drift like I'm doing now. And of course, like the second I start doing something, I get whacked, right? But you can actually, drive the cart like normal and you can decide where you want to go. This feels 50cc feels so slow to me right now because I've been playing in like 150cc. This seems like a snail's pace. But you can do all the things that you would normally do. But let's say I'm going to go over here and try and go to the wall. You can see smart steering kicks in and it doesn't want me to go into the wall. And I'm completely holding my thumbstick all the way to the left and it is not letting me do it. Now on the flip side, I can still steer. So I've now taken my finger off the accelerator, but I'm still completely steering and drifting. So that's another way you can do it. So if you just don't want to press the accelerate, you don't have to. If it's uncomfortable for you, you don't have to. So now if I go back to accelerate, we're gonna try and go into the wall, it won't let me go into the wall. We're gonna try and turn into the wall, it won't let me go into the wall. So when you combine all of these things together, you have big, bright shapes, contrasting colors, and then you add in the ability that you cannot go into the wall, you can not go off an edge as far as I'm aware. You have the ability to have the accelerator completely chosen for you, so you don't even have to accelerate. You add all these things together and you have a game that is actually pretty dang accessible for low vision players. And possibly, one might even argue fully blind players could play this game because you technically don't need to do anything. So it could still be an enjoyable game. as long as you have your indication that you have gone over an item. So we're gonna listen to that. Okay, so now I know I have an item. If I know what to press, now you don't necessarily know what item you have, but you do know you have an item. So there are definitely ways that make this game completely playable, and I think that's really, really cool. There's a lot of audio cues in this game, and that really makes it a lot more enjoyable than it would be otherwise. So this one was a little bit of a quicker video today because it's Mario Kart. There's not a ton to say about it. It's a great game. It's a classic game. It's one everybody enjoys. It's always fun to end your friendships and play with people that you are not going to be friends with by the end of the night. And it's just a good time overall. So if you have not played this game, I absolutely recommend you give it a try. It is one of my favorites. I think it's a really good one just to have in your collection if you have friends over. To be honest, who doesn't get a hankering for playing Mario Kart once in a while, right? So, or is that just me? So definitely check out Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Absolutely recommend. I think you guys will really enjoy it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please make sure you press the like button and comment down below who your favorite Mario Kart character is. And follow-up question, who do you want to see added to Mario Kart 8 Deluxe? Because I feel like they should make it like the Smash of racing games and they should add more characters. And I think that would be really cool, especially if the characters had maybe their own little like extra abilities. That could be a lot of fun. Nintendo, if you're listening, there's your idea for Mario Kart 9. So tell me down below who you want to see added to Mario Kart, because that sounds like it'd be a lot of fun. If you have not already, please press the subscribe button. Also, we hit 100 subscribers. Thank you guys so much for being so awesome and supporting me and being here and participating. You guys are the best. I am so grateful for you. So I hope you guys have a fantastic day, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.